Hi everybody, this is CephasRed and welcome to the Sunday Vlog. Here I will tell you things that have happened last week, as well as what's going to be happening this week. And also some updates in regards to views, subscribers, and also any kind of other comments or games that I'm thinking about playing, or am I going to continue to play, and things like that. So first off, I want to say first of all, thank you everyone who has subscribed to the channel for the past 2 weeks. So far, we're right now at 2,675. That is amazing. Thank you, everyone. It has shot up quite a bit compared to yesterday. I don't know if it maybe have been because of Ruby, because I put in 2 episodes of Ruby today, or yesterday, I should say. Or it could be because of all the Limbo and Portal stuff that I put up. But in any case, hi there, welcome to the channel, and I am super pleased to have you all here. So far right now, the channel is over 800,000 views. If you want to know an exact number, it's 806,368. That is amazing. Because, we're almost at 1 million views, which is pretty cool. So, I'm actually quite happy about that, because it just goes to show there are lots of people who enjoy what I do. And you know, if they need any help or need anything to, any kind of walkthroughs, it's there. It's all there for you to enjoy. And that's what I want to do for all of you. So, other than that, I hope that the Limbo series did, provide you some good entertainment. And it looks like it did. Because the Limbo series ended up getting at least 100 views for each video. And that's fantastic. I thank you everyone for that. My most popular video right now, being over 500,000 views, is the Limbo epilogue. And, regardless if people liked it or not, the fact is that it got up that much thanks to all of you. And it's a mix of people who did like watching it, people who didn't, and the fact is that I hope it helped you in some way, either way, shape, or form. That's what I hope. And also, speaking of Playdead, when it comes to the game Inside, there's one more thing I need to do for all of you. And I know I've already done it before in the collection of the videos before for Inside, but I think it might be beneficial to do a little compilation. So I'll do a little Inside compilation for you sometime in the future, depending on how things go, because I know that's going to take a little bit of time. But I'm willing to provide time to go put into it once I actually do have free time to do it. Red knows how to talk. I've also got something really cool in the works right now. It's a fan game, and no, it's not Portal. Even though there is more of that, and I'm going to provide some more. There's also another fan game that I did that was recommended by all of you in the comments. And I really enjoyed playing it. It was so much fun. It brought me back to the spirit of that game. And if you don't know what it is, I'll give you a hint. It revolves around pixels. And so that's the best I can do for you. But that also gets me to feel that I need to start the other story of it. And I'm pretty sure now you know what I'm talking about. But that will also come in due time when that moment comes. Because I already do have things in queue right now that need to be done. I need to continue Outlast. I need to continue Outlast. I'll get to that in a moment. I need to continue Bioshock. That needs to be dealt with. And I need to get back to Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, because that's also a game that I haven't really gotten back to in a while, because there's one point in that game that's gotten me really frustrated. And it's tedious, and I don't know if I want to actually tackle that again. But we'll see. We'll see, because I do know a trick. And I got it from good old Markimoo. So, I'm sorry, Markiplier. And, so I will be heading back to that. That's what I'll be doing. Let me mention about what happened last week. The reason that I didn't provide a vlog last week. The fact was that there was a lot going on in my life in regards to school and also doing videos at the same time, but also too my sleep schedule was getting off put and everything. I mentioned on Twitter that I was having a bout of loneliness as well. And the problem with me is that, and I think I've also talked about this in my previous vlogs in the past, is the fact that, like, I do get depressed sometimes. And I do get lonely a lot. And I think everybody does. I know that for a fact. It's the fact that, you know, some people just want to have that ounce of friendship there, you know what I mean? And sometimes some people feel like it's not enough. And it may seem kind of selfish, but that's sometimes how I feel. And, you know, I do apologize for not bringing out a vlog last week, but you did get to see some more Limbo, which I hope filled in that missing empty void of videos from me. But if that's something, you know, I'm very open when it comes to situations like that, because I'm old enough to just accept that I go through things, everybody goes through things. And, you know, if you need to ask me a question in regards to, like, you know, how I feel about certain things, go ahead and ask, and I'll definitely put in a response for you. Because I do read every single comment. I do read them. And I try to answer them as best as I can if they need to provide an answer. So, like, say, like, Ceph, do you suffer from depression? Well, my honest answer would be, I don't suffer from it, but it does happen to me. It does happen to me once in a while. I'm not going to say once in a blue moon. It happens more often than not. But yeah, I will, that's something else. But yeah, if you ever did put that in the comments, I would definitely say something. If I would want to make that into a video or something like that, like a separate video instead of a vlog, because the vlog right now is just about me spewing off what's happening in all the general sense. But if you wanted me to make a video in regards to depression and all that sort of stuff, let me know, because I will most definitely do one for all of you, because I think that's really important. But other than that, that's basically what happened last week. I was not feeling very well, and also too is the fact that not doing very well emotionally. Like I woke up really late on Saturday, because that's the day that I have to do these vlogs so I can get them up in time for Sunday. The problem was that, yeah, I woke up really late. I woke up at around 8 or 9 o'clock, and I ended up being where I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go anywhere. I felt like I wasted my whole day, and it felt terrible. I felt like I missed out on the weekend that I really wanted the most, because I've had a really busy week. And yeah, there was still Sunday, but I still had a lot of work to do. I still had a lot of things to take care of. And so I felt like it just got wasted, and I felt like so, you know. So that's something that's happened, and it happens now and then, and I try not to let it get to me. Because the thing that's really important right now is not only to entertain all of you, because that's what I love to do, it's also to have free time for myself, and make sure that I'm actually, you know, doing things that I want to do, aside from YouTube, which is what I love. But I want to be able to actually get out somewhere and do things without, you know, worrying about if I'm going to have actual time to do it and actually relax. Which is a thing that's a problem for me. I anticipate a lot. I do. I'm anxious, and I anticipate a lot, which is a big habitual tendency of mine. And that's something that I shouldn't be doing, because it's like I've been raised to think the worst. That's what it is. I've been raised to think the worst, and I shouldn't be doing that. The fact is like, life is not as bad. It's really just how I put it. And, you know, people have told me that the best way to combat something like that is just to always, whenever you think of something negative, think of two things that are positive, and just keep on that mode for, like, as long as you want. And, you know, it's going to take a long time to change that mindset, but, you know, that's basically what I'm trying to get at. And, you know, as I said before, this is a vlog. It's supposed to be a little update of what's going on. This isn't a solid video about, you know, how to get past depression and anticipation and all that sort of stuff. But again, if you want me to make something like that, I'll be more than happy to do it. You know, if there's any other questions that, you know, serious questions, I mean, you know, a serious vlog or something like that, in regards to questions like, how do you deal with this? How do you deal with people that you look up to? How do you deal with people that you want to look up to but you don't think you can ever get to it? You know, I will most definitely make a serious vlog if you want me to. So, Even though this is supposed to be like a serious vlog. A deepening vlog or something like that. Because, you know, I do have experience in that field. And I do have some very special words that can definitely help you out. You know, because that's... Not only do I want to entertain all of you, I want you all to be relaxed. Every time you watch a video of mine, you know that you can just sit back, relax, enjoy what I make. Enjoy what I have for you, and you can just relax. That's pretty much what my whole content is. It's like, you know, especially if you're a child or a teenager that comes to my channel and you want to just enjoy either a video that I make, like a Portal video. You can just come in and know that, yeah, this is Ceph's video. Oh, I can lay back and just enjoy myself. I don't have to worry about, you know, warning my parents are gonna hear him swearing or something like that, because I don't swear in my videos. It's just something I don't do, you know, and so that's something that I want to do for all of you. So if I keep going on with this, I might actually just repeat myself. So that's something I don't want to do. But other than that, what else can I mention is the fact that, oh yes, this week, as I mentioned before, I got lots of school that I gotta do. I've got classes every single day. I've got homework that's becoming more and more crammed now. I've got to really get to my studies. So, I'm going to try my best to make sure there's a video excuse me, I just ate. I'm going to make sure that there's a video every single day for all of you to watch and enjoy, all the way. And because, like, I do have things that are due at the end of this month, and I have things that are due on Monday. So I'm going to work as hard as I can to make sure that you have something every day. And if there isn't, just understand that I'm very, very busy, and I need to be able to work on schooling first, and then video second. That's the thing. That's why I'm taking this weekend to work on as much as I can, so you have content throughout the entire week. So, okay. So with that said, I'm going to basically continue on with the games that I talked about. Oh yeah, and about Outlast. I'm on the verge of not wanting to play that game anymore because it is getting very graphic, and it might be a little too scary for those who are watching that are younger, really young. So, because I know there's a lot of people who are young and watch my channel, and it might be a little bit too much for them. So, and also it's getting really scary for me, and, well, how can I put this? It's scary for me, and I gotta get through it, you know. I've gone through Amnesia. That was scary. I should go through Outlast as well. It's just the gore factor. It's getting more and more gory, and so it's like, I don't know if I should continue it because of those watching, but, you know, I might continue it if you want me to. I've got 2 parts done already. I'm going to put those up, and I don't know. It's like I'm getting a little bit, iffy about it. So I don't know. I might continue it. I might not. I don't know. It's just, I'm getting a very bad feeling about Outlast. And as much as I really want to play it, I don't know if I'm risking something. So, because I know, like, my channel consists of adventure, horror, kids-themed, things like that. And it's just, I don't know. I'm very much on the boat. I'm on the fence right now, and I can't really decide right now. But let me know if you want me to continue the game, you know, and just put in more of like a mature audience tag or something like that, and then we'll just go from there. Because I do know that there is a mature audience tag on there, and on YouTube availability, so we'll work on that. And finally, too, I want to mention, if there's anyone who wants to subtitle my videos in different languages, let me know. I will definitely, let you do that. Of course you can. You have free reign to do so. All the way from the beginning of my videos, you can subtitle them any way you wish. And just, if you want to put them in like Japanese or French or Taiwanese or Mexican or even like French. I think I said French. I'm not sure. But, if you want to, by all means, go for it. That would be awesome. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that would love to watch my videos but don't speak in a different language. So if you have experience doing subtitles for my videos, please do so. Please. I actually implore you to do it. That would be amazing. I would love to have my videos shared across the world in different languages. So I hope that helps you all out. I hope that gets you all informed of what's going on. I'm not going to make this any farther. I'm not going to take this any farther because we're already almost at 16 minutes, and that's a lot of information that I just spewed out after 2 weeks. So I'm hoping that everything is, is okay, and that you're all okay, and things are going great. I should mention also too, thank you everybody for all your support and comments and towards the Limbo series. I was so thoroughly pleased with the outcome of it, and not only because of the game itself, but because of the outcome of everybody who has commented and shared their opinion to the Limbo series. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you all enough. And if you want to know where that picture came from, it's from at the end of the video. It's from askthegirlinlimbo.tumblr.com, and I haven't really heard a lot from her since. She hasn't really updated that blog a lot. But if you ever get the chance, PM her. Send her a message, send her an ask on her Tumblr blog. I don't know if it's run by a guy or a girl, but, send them an ask and say, hey, CephasRed sent me to say hello to you and that your art was great. So I was really stoked when that picture came up. So thank you very much for all your help, all your support, and all your comments. It was so wonderful. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll make some more in the future. And I'm hoping to have videos and content throughout this entire week. You all take care of yourselves, and if you like this video, please leave a like down below. It's right there somewhere. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It helps me out, it helps you all out, helps out this channel, and it gets me to make more epic, awesome content for you all to enjoy. I'm hoping to actually make some, singing videos sometime in the future, depending on how things go with all my gaming videos and homework and all that, because it takes a little while to get my throat ready and practiced for doing songs. So, but either way, thank you. You all take care of yourselves, and high five. Wah!